Hello everybody, happy Friday. It's Chrissy. I am a few minutes late. I did tell you guys on the Telegram, just a few minutes though. I'm gonna wait for a few people to pop on. How was everybody's Friday? Hello, hello. Okay guys, we're doing something different. And I'm gonna kind of throw in two crafts tonight, sort of. So I'll explain in a second. So I went thrifting after work yesterday and I found a couple of good deals. I found a Goodwill near me. I've never been there before. Hi, Wanda. And I had to pass up things because I didn't want to spend a ton of money. So we're trying to save up for a little getaway in a couple weeks. So I couldn't spend a lot of money, but they've got some good stuff. You know how sometimes it's like either hit or miss when you hit up a thrift store? It was definitely a hit yesterday. And I had to put stuff back and I was sad. But anyway, this was my favorite thing I probably bought at a thrift store in like a year. Okay. So you guys, I don't know if you're familiar with Anna Lee. These are very pricey and they do sell them. I've seen them at Home Goods. They're like usually at little like stores, you know, like little boutiques and stuff. I don't even know really exactly where they are, but she is so cute. And look, she still has her little tag. I had to show you guys. I know I put her like in a reel and everything, but I love her little facial expression. It's just so cute. So I think the retail on her is anywhere between like $45 and $40 because she's tall. Usually I get like a little one for like 12 bucks at Home Goods. Like I've gotten a few of the mouses and I've got a mouse for Halloween, but I'd never owned an Easter one. So I'm super excited about her. She's about 12 inches tall with a tag. You guys will never believe how much I paid for her. When I saw the price, I was like, going in the cart. She's coming home with me. And then I was trying stuff on and I kept peeking out the hi Gladys. I kept peeking out the dressing room to make sure no one was going to steal her because she's a good find. Anyway, I paid $4.95 for her and I'm just ecstatic. So she's mine. She's going to my collection. I love her. I'm going to put her up here so y'all can see her for a little while. Why we craft tonight. Actually, I'm going to put her over here. Here, I got to move this little girl's hair. There we go. Look at, she's even too tall. She's got this cute little, look at this. This is so cute. We can even make these, you guys. We can make these cute little things. Hi, Mom. These, look at, she's got like jelly beans. There's nothing to this. The only thing that was wrong with this that I can see is like the stem is like a little pulled off, but we could fix that in a heartbeat. But look at how cute this is. It's her little basket with like eggs or jelly beans. I think these are supposed to be jelly beans. But anyway, she is just darling. I had to show you off. So that was not the first thing that was in my cart, but that was like my number one favorite thing. The other thing is a gift from my husband, so I can't show it to you because he's home and he's in the next room. So hi, Peggy. So I'm going to show you the couple things I did get and then the thing that we are crafting with tonight. So you guys know I made my carrot out of these placemats. And I think I spent like $3 or $4 on one of them from Hobby Lobby. And you guys, I know they're like sparkly and metallic. If that's not your thing, you could always paint them over. And I actually like the way the shininess comes through. You guys, I got 6 of these for $3.98. There's 6 of these. So we are going to be playing with these some more. If we want to, we can make another carrot. We can make stuff for spring. We can make stuff for Halloween or fall. This is so versatile. I'm just showing you guys things to look for at the thrift store, okay? Because you can turn anything into anything, really, as long as you have the imagination. And I'm here to be part of your imagination. All right, so that is one thing that I had to get because these were a steal. First of all, you would only get a 4-pack in the store. You would have to buy 2 full packs, and they're usually like $12 or $13. So that's like $26 worth of you know, placemats. You go, you know, you get 6 of them, but $3.98, it's definitely, yes, they are nice. They're very good quality. It looked like somebody didn't even use them. They just bought them and maybe put them out on the table for one sitting, and that was it. Okay, this next thing, if you like primitive and country, this is going to be your thing. So I got this, you guys. This is one of those primitive, like, stars. I don't know if I'm going to put this on my house. If I do, I'm going to paint it. But I don't have like a farmhouse. Right now I have a purple house. It's like figment purple. Like the dragon from Disney, okay? That's exactly what color my house is right now. You guys see it all the time in my reels. Hey Judy! Hey Just Simply Crafts! So, I am not going to keep it this color if I decide to put this on my house, but I might change it up, and this might go in an auction. I might change it up. I don't know, but I knew for $4 I had to get it. It's very good quality. All right, so that's all for that bag. Is it? Oh nope, there's one more thing, you guys. This we're gonna craft with. I have a perfect idea. I have a perfect idea for that. Hello, hi. I have a large metal star hanging in our bathroom. Oh, in your bathroom. That's a good idea. I have like beach theme here, Peggy, and I'm trying to do different themes in different rooms, but some of the rooms I have to kind of keep it, you know, flowing. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but I knew for $3.98 it had to come home with me. Okay. This one was actually a little bit pricey, but compared to the other thrift store I went to, it wasn't too bad. This is, I love this, you guys. It's a little, and it's not vintage, but it looks vintage, so that's why I got it. But it's a little canister, and you see what it says? It says chocolate fudge. Okay. First of all, this was calling me because the night before we had just watched Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. The new one. It's supposed to be like the prequel. And I know some of us are like, oh, why are they changing things and all of that? Listen. It is not bad. It is actually a good movie. My husband enjoyed it. Yes, it's a musical, but I loved it. I absolutely loved it. So if you haven't seen it, go watch it. But we literally, you have to eat a piece of chocolate when you're watching that movie. You have to. Like, I don't know what planet you live on, unless of course you're allergic, but you have to eat chocolate. But anyway, I have the perfect craft that's really, really quick. I know, I love the color. I love yellow, and I love yellows. Yellows are very pretty to me. My first wedding was yellow, but it was a pastel yellow, but I'm just saying. Okay, that was the other thing in this bag. So we're gonna craft with that. And then there's more. I told you I left a lot of stuff there, you guys. All right, this, I love this. They're all kind of stuck. Okay, it's just going on the table. So you guys, I'm not hiding them. I've got from Goodwill. Okay, they're kind of linked together so they can fit in the bag. Let's just do this. Okay, so this tray, apparently this came from Target Dollar Spot. I've never seen these. Hello, sweet Cheryl. How are you? I'm showing off my thrift haul from Goodwill, and then we're gonna do a craft. I'm gonna show you how we do the craft. It's going to be a really cute one. It's Fun Friday, you guys, and then we're going to do a second one. It's just a different version, basically. But this was originally $5 from Target Dollar Spot, and then I got it for $2.98 because, look, you guys, look at that surface. You could do something with that. You could use it as a serving tray. You could put resin in here, I'm sure. I don't know if the resin would come out, but there's lots of different things you can do, and that is so cute. For $3, it's very good quality. Okay, and then this originally came from Dollar General, and I think this is old, you guys, because there's no way this would be $5. But I got this for $3.98. I know it's a little smudged here. Now, this is cute as is if you have this type of kitchen, primitive country, farmhouse, all that. But there are a few chips in it, but that's okay because we're going to turn this into something beautiful for $3. So I got this. And this is like one of those weekend crafts where I'll go outside and work on it in my backyard and, you know, and go live with you all. But I had to get this because this was like definitely worth it. It's got some, you know, marks and stuff, but nothing we can't fix. Nothing we can't fix. Okay. And let me show you, obviously there's one more thing that I can't show you because it's a gift for my husband, but I'm going to show you what else we got so we can craft with it tonight. So here we go. And I did already mess with this, but you guys will see. Thank you. Yes, I did get good deals. I did not spend a ton of money, but I was very happy with my purchases. Absolutely. Okay. So this is what we're going to craft tonight. We are making, let me show you what I got first, and then I'm going to show you what we're making. Hi, Rose. Hello, Rose. Okay. You guys have seen these before. I know you have. They are pillow shams. Look how big these are. Now, you'll probably see the little spot that I cut, but look how pretty these are. Look at the color. Isn't that, oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous. I love the color of this. So I saw this and thought, what could we do with that? And this is what I came up with. This is what I came up with. We're making egg pillows, you guys. Hey, Rose. Hello, Doris. We're making egg pillows. So what I love about this is you could do so many things with even the outside. You can make a pocket. I'm just making it into a little pillow, okay? This is just a decorative pillow, obviously. But I got 2 of these for $4. And I can't beat it because, you know, we're going to get at least 3 pillows out of these and then some. And I'll show you guys that in a second. But they're that screams spring to me with all the bright colors. You could even, you know, leave these out for summer if you want. But we are making egg pillows tonight on my life, on here. So I will tell you, I did sew this, okay? It was very easy to sew, but you can glue it with, yes, it is perfect, isn't it? You can glue it with, we are using our Sure Bonder today. So I'm going to show you how I made this one. I did pre-step it because I don't have the sewing machine in here right now, you guys. I don't have it set up on my table. I have it, it's kind of in, because I've been working on orders while I've been working, waiting for calls. So it's in my living room. And I wanted to craft. It's very dark in my living room. I don't have a lot of light. I think it would have been too dark, but I wanted to craft in here tonight. So this is what we're making. So I'm going to go put this over here. And actually, let me put it over here. And then I'm going to show you the second little craft we're going to make too, because we're going to make 2, because this is going to be so easy. You guys are going to like die how easy this is. Okay, so this is what I did. I cut out an egg shape. Where's my hole? There it is. And I already cut out the second sham. I have extra, which I'll show you guys in a minute because we're going to make something else. But if you have 2 shams this size, there's enough for 3 pillows and then extra. So let me show you what I did. I took this egg from Dollar Tree last year that I didn't end up doing anything with, but who knows? We might get to it. We might not this year. This was the perfect shape for like a pillow, for like a little decorative pillow. So what I did was I took a piece of scrapbook paper and I traced it. Okay, and then I made my template. And then I took my little sewing clips. You could use pins if you're a pin person. I use clips. I think it's so much better to use clips. Hello, Betsy Watson. Thank you for joining me. We are making egg pillows tonight from old pillow shams from Goodwill. Now, you guys, my husband got up and he washed these. So they are clean, they're washed. If I end up putting them in a auction, which I may or may not, I don't know. They're washed, they're clean, okay? I wash everything from there because you never know. All right, so this is what I did. I basically cut out my shape from my Dollar Tree form and I put it in the pillow sham so you guys can see. And it was, you know, it has this hole in here where the pillow goes in. So I was able to easily kind of put it in there, and I clipped this is not cardboard, but it's like cardstock. I clipped it around and I cut out my egg shape, and I did 2 to make the double-sided pillow. All right, so that's what I used. You could use pins too. You'll have to pin your paper, but I'm a clip person. I don't know. I get fearful of sticking. I don't like when I get shots and stuff, so I don't like to prick myself with a needle. So sometimes it's worth it, sometimes it's not. But if I can use clips and get away with it, I think it's better because it holds it in place more, especially for this type of thing. Okay, so this is what I did. I put the 2 colored sides together, and I just ran it through my sewing machine. Let me find my end here. There it is. I ran it through my sewing machine. I don't know if you can see all the stitching around it. I actually didn't do too bad. I'm still kind of in the beginning sewing stages, which is why I'm only making easy things. But I just like to do easy things because I'm impatient, you know? And then I left about maybe 2 to 3 inches. You could leave more if you're good at stuffing. Hello, Isabel. How are you? Long time no see, girl. How are you? I'm so glad you're here. We're having fun. We're making pillows from we're making egg pillows from Pretty Pillow Shams. Pretty Pillow Shams. That's my husband's work phone. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. I'm just insiding this out, and then I'm taking just the end of a paintbrush. If you're using something smaller, you could use a skewer, or I may even still use it, I always use my chopsticks. These are like little chopsticks that you get that are like, you know, the washable kind, the reusable. And I just kind of poke it through my ends, especially when you're doing something a little bit smaller. But the paintbrush will work with this because it's bigger. All right, so we're gonna just do that, and then it just kind of makes its egg shape. And I will say, you want to make sure your stitching is pretty good, because your stitching, it's not your cutting and your fabric that makes it, it's the stitching that's really going to make that look. Hi, I'm good. Thank you. Getting ready to leave work at 5. Oh, good, girl. Heck yeah. Happy Friday. I know all about that. Today was Freaky Friday at work, and people were so rude today. I was like, and I don't usually talk about people like that, but they just really were. I don't know. It must have been Freaky Friday, but it really was a really rough day. I mean, left and right, just rude people. And I just think people forgot how to be phone etiquette when you call places. But it's whatever. It's done, and I'm happy. So, all right, let me get the top here just a little bit. Now, I would recommend you iron this flat as you want it, so that you get all of those creases kind of pushed out, and ironing it just gives it a little bit more shape. But I'm not even going to worry about it because it's just a little egg pillow. It's not anything crazy. All right, so there's our egg shape. Oh, thank you, Mom. Mom says it's an amazing idea. I don't know, it just came to me. I'm sitting in the aisle and I'm like, you know, I can do something with this, and then I didn't realize what I was making until today, because you guys, I don't know, when I go places, I look for something that's interesting, and I just kind of talk myself into, can you use it? Will you use it? Is it seasonal? Is it something that you're going to be able to use? And then I just find an idea later for it. So, all right, I've got plenty of polyfill, so I'm just going to cover the table with some polyfill. It looks like it snowed in here. And then I'm just going to kind of put them in little chunks. And depending how big your hole is, this hole I made a little bit bigger than that one. But we are going to use our Shore Bonder glue, and we're going to bond it together. Now you could sew it, but I wanted to make it easier for you guys. So I wanted to make it more to where you could picture yourself doing it. So you could always glue this. You do not have to sew it. It'll be just as cute. You'll have a little rough edges on the end, but we're gonna make one no-sew in a minute. It's gonna be really cute. So basically, I'm just kind of stuffing this and shaping it as I go, depending how stuffed you want it. If you want it a little bit flatter, you don't have to put so much. But you do want to put enough to where make sure that it keeps its shape. Hi, Judy Brock. How are you? We're using an old pillow sham. And Amy's here. Hello, everybody. We're using an old pillow sham. Hi, Marlene. There you are, girl. And we're making egg pillows out of the old pillow shams. And you can glue them or you can sew them. I did sew these, and I'm just kind of cleaning them up at the very end with some glue. Now, you can also decorate these. I think I'm just going to leave these plain. I might put like a little ribbon around it just so you guys can see what that looks like. But I think that's going to be enough. When you get to the ends where you need to fill it in, just pull yourself just a little bit to stuff it in there. But this is Fun Friday, you guys. We need to have fun. It is Friday. It is the weekend. And it was Freaky Friday today, that is for sure. So, let me go ahead. What's everybody having for dinner? I have no idea what we're doing for dinner. I think my husband and I might go out. Just get out of the house. Pretty colors in the shams. I know, Amy. So I'll hold it up when I'm done because I want you to see it too. It's really, really pretty. Now, you could take a needle and thread and kind of, you know, bunch this together and actually stitch it if you are so desire. But we are just going to glue it at the end and see how things go. And I will say, you just do a little bit at a time. All right, I think we're just going to put a little bit more in there. Leftover stuffed peppers. Oh, I love peppers. I love stuffed peppers, Marlene. My husband doesn't like, he's allergic to peppers. So I have peppers in my salads sometimes, but I can't, that's not something I can make. But if I ever go to like a restaurant or something, that's what I'd order. That's definitely what I'd order. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of fold my ends in just a little bit. You don't want to put it in, you don't want to fold them in too much because you don't want to lose the shape of your egg. But this is where I'm just going to go in and just kind of put a little bit of hot glue and then just kind of hold it together. And like I said, you can stitch it too. I'm just going to do it this way to show you guys how easy it is. So I'm using my Surebonder. And then if you have leftover that's seeping out, you can just take something. I'm just kind of pulling it through so I don't get it, so I don't get that clump of glue everywhere. But this just kind of holds its shape. And then you can use your clips to kind of hold it together. I like only the stuffed part, not the pepper. My mom, she don't like peppers either. I love peppers. People are like, oh, they taste gross. They barely have a taste, first of all. And I don't know, I love them. And I love cheesesteaks. Oh, we should get cheesesteaks. Maybe we'll go get some cheesesteaks tonight. I don't know. I didn't pull anything out for cooking, and it's like one of those days where it's like, oh, we didn't go grocery shopping, but we need to. But you never grocery shop hungry. You guys know that rule, right? Never grocery shop hungry. It's very important. You don't want to put yourself in all this extra stuff in the cart. And then you waste it, you know? All right. So, Mom, I'm going to start to get my stamps out. My mom's going to come over and stamp all my stamps out on cardstock because she thinks I have like some great stamps or something. I don't know. I don't really. Okay. So I'm just gonna kind of hold that into place until that glue kind of hardens. But there is our egg, and you can like puff it up and everything, but there's our egg. So there's our 2 stuffed egg pillows. And what I like about this is the colors on here are just, you don't really need a whole lot extra. They're just super pretty as it is. But you guys can look out for any floral, a really cute like Victorian, like white and blue would look really pretty. These are quilted. I'm sure you can see that on this part, but these are like a quilted ones. I do recommend those because they're a little bit more sturdy to hold up for the pillow because you don't have to get like an inside. And then you can use your fabric in here for something else. But these are what they look like. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I love the print. It's like a paisley. It reminds me of Vera Bradley, right? I'm going to call them my Vera Bradley inspired egg pillows is what I'm going to do. I know I was like, I can do something with this when I saw them. They're just so eye-catching. And even you could take like, cause you know how like they made this kind of match, not match, but you know what I mean? You could even take like a little bit extra and make like a little pocket and put like a little bunny rabbit in there, some floral if it's going to be like displayed somewhere. It's just fun ideas. I'm here for the fun ideas. All right, let me show you how much I had left on the other one. And these do look like king size, by the way. The bigger, the better. Let's see what I have. So this is what I have left after cutting 4 of these, because 2 of these will make 1 pillow. Actually, no, I cut 3. That's right. I cut 3 of these on one and 3 of these on the other. So I was given stamps. I didn't know what they were until I looked at them today. Luckily, they gave them to me about 2 weeks ago. Can't wait to make more greeting cards. Rose, that's awesome. My mom loves to make she does a lot of scrapbooking, and she makes ATC cards, which if you don't know what that is, she'll tell you all about it. So this is what I have left after, you know, cutting out the 3. And you can make them smaller or bigger, whatever you like. But what I'm going to do tonight is, these are the eggs that came from Dollar Tree. They're a little bit bigger than normal. So I'm going to go ahead and put them, I'm going to go ahead and arrange it just like I did. So you guys can pretend that this is the big one, okay? But I'm going to go ahead and just kind of clip them on here. And I'm going to we'll do a couple. And then I think what I'm going to do is tonight, you guys, because we are getting so close to Easter and I have already hit 1K. I am going, if you stick to the end, I'm going to be giving, ow, burned myself. I'm going to be giving away the 2 little ones that I make tonight. So I'm going to make 2 of them. So I got to cut out 4 little eggs, which I think I can do on this piece, which will be perfect. So, and this is already dried, so we can take this off of here. Oops. I kind of glued my clothespin on there, but that's all right. And then you guys can put like little trimming on it. But there you go. There's our 2 little eggs. And they're reversible. I think they're super cute. But I'm going to show you what I did in a mini version. Okay. So let me get my scissors. I forgot my good scissors. Hey girl, I didn't get notified when you went live. Really? The Book of Faces is not being very nice to you, Miss Sandra. I loved our conversation last night. I absolutely loved it. Girl, like I said, little short conversations makes my week. But today's been Freaky Friday. I'm telling you. So I'm going to give away my 2 little eggs that I'm going to make here today. So make sure you stay on till the end. I'll be doing a little giveaway. I might be doing giveaways like that throughout the week and next week because we hit 1K and I had to celebrate. All right, so now I'm going to just move my clip so it's out of my way. And then obviously this is just a general shape. I'm going to shape it better at the end. Because remember, I'm getting the quilted part in, guys. Okay. And it doesn't have to be perfect. And there is my little egg shape. How cute is that? I kind of like the little ones too, to go like in a little Easter basket. That's how I'm going to display it for you guys. I have my basket back over here. But there's one. Look how cute. You're not going anywhere. Stinging Love It tool. We need to have more of those. Aww. You can make an egg purse for a little girl. Yes, that's a cute idea. Or you could even do like little purse baskets for like when they collect the eggs at the Easter egg hunts and stuff. That would be very cool. Okay, so let me put my little egg shape down. And I love these clips. Whenever you guys are cutting out patterns, our hands tend to move and they're not always, they don't always move the right way, if you know what I mean. And we get, you know, just, I thought I brought more small ones. I actually tend to like the small ones, but that's okay. We tend to move our hands and then they move the wrong way. And once you cut, you can't, that's it, you're done. So, and like even the scraps of fabric, you guys can like put in like a little glass ornament and have like little paisley pieces and like confetti almost. I'm just trying to give you ideas. Hey girl, how are you? Oh my gosh, I loved your little bunnies last night. I'm still very bad with names. Oh my goodness. I try to always say, whenever I jump on someone's live, I try to say their name so it helps me remember when I'm looking at your page name. But I loved your bunnies. Thank you for sprinkling. We're making bunny pillows. If you just joined. It's Donna. Okay. Donna, I'm sorry. If you just joined, we got these pillow shams from Goodwill last night or yesterday, and we made the little egg-shaped pillows from them. You could either glue or sew them together. What did Judy say? Hi, Donna. Oh, she said, hi, Donna. I just watching your replay from today. No worries. Yes, those, oh my gosh, I loved your bunnies. I love the furry ears. Those were my favorite. I need to find that material and make myself some bunny ears. Make myself some little sock bunnies. You guys, it's not fair that Easter is early this year, and I'm still gonna craft Easter. I mean, spring, I guess we can still call it, right? I'm still gonna craft, because I'm sad. We get like a shorter time period to do Easter crafts. But I've been trying to keep up. I have. So does anybody have any plans this weekend? I think my plan is to just work on my craft room and work around the house and get a little bit more organized. It seems like every time I feel like I get caught up, there's like another holiday or something else coming up and I can never get caught up. Does anybody else feel that way? Okay. So you guys, look at our little egg. Now we have one of those. And I'm going to make two. So let's do two. We're going to cut out. We might as well just cut out while we're here. We might as well. But I could not waste these even the extra fabric. You get like that, Rose? Watch a movie in our small town, in our park, Wonka with it. I was just talking about Wonka, Donna. Oh my gosh, Wonka's a good movie. I'm not going to spoil it for you. It's a musical, but my husband loved it, and he doesn't really like musicals usually, but it's adorable. I love it. I'm not going to say anything else. No more spoilers. No more spoilers, unless you already seen it, but the kids are going to like it. Taking my mom and stepdad to the airport on Sunday. Oh, Marlene, I know that's going to be hard. I know it. Well, I'm sure they had a lovely visit. I'm sure they're ready to come back to Florida too. Is it cold where you're at? I know you said something, it was snowing the other day on the live. Is it getting any better? Did anybody else, where do you get the pillowcases? Oh, Donna, I got them from Goodwill yesterday and I could not pass them up. because they were so pretty. And I didn't even know what we were making until today. I just kind of had to sit on the idea, like, what am I going to make with these? And I made the big pillows first, but I wasn't sure what I wanted to make with, and then I just got an idea to make this little small stuffies, because I can't waste this fabric. It's so pretty. And they are quilted. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell. You guys can tell it's quilted, right? Yeah. Oh, yes. She said Goodwill. Yes. Oh, thank you, Donna. Working on getting well and doing, yes, my mother's laundry. Yes. Please get well, Wanda. I hope you feel better. I know you haven't felt great. And then your Happy Meal's coming. I have one more thing to pick up at the store. And then I've got Happy Meal coming out. I owe you and I think Marlene and Dawn. And that's because your fabric came back in the, not your fabric, your ribbon came back in the mail, because it didn't go through the I was gonna say the metal detector. It didn't go through the machine. So I was like, I'm just gonna send him a package then. But I'm going to give away these little two at the end of my live. I'm just going to randomly pick somebody to get my little stuffy Easter things. All right. And the beauty is, oh my gosh, look at the pattern on that. Oh, you went to the doctor yesterday. Well, I'm glad. Did they give you something, Wanda? I hope they gave you something. If you're hearing all this beeping in the back, my husband's fixing our door. We change the code every once in a while in our automatic door. All right, so I'm trying to be very frugal with the fabric here. I'm almost sad because it's starting to go away, but I still have a whole nother one. I can make more. I can actually make myself another pillow. So we'll see what happens. But I love the quilted. And I was never really into the quilted. Oh my gosh, you guys, I just thought of something. What if you found a beach one? If you found a beach one like this, how cute would it be to cut out like the little, like I'm picturing starfish and seahorses, and to cut them out and make them, yes, or a bunny. Yes. Yes. How cute would that be? Oh, I don't know. This was just like, it was screaming summer and spring. And I was like, oh, it's so colorful. That would be perfect for Easter eggs. And that's when I decided I'm going to make pillows, because I thought those were so cute. All right, I'm just going to cut around here. I know we're getting a little boring now, but now you guys can see how I hold everything together. And even the fabric like under here is worth something. You can make fabric bows or something with it. This is the back of the pillowcase. It even has a pretty one. Yes, I'm thinking I'm going to be on the lookout for more Pillow Shams now. Y'all have to look at this Pillow Shams. And they also, back in the 80s, they used to have placemats like that have like the quilted effect. Okay. Can't hide that. So I'm going to take my little clip and hold it. See how I do that, guys? That's just a little hack / tricks, because like I said, our hands slip sometimes, and once that cut is in there, it's gone. It's in there, and you don't want to mess up your good fabric. We spend so much money on our stuff, especially fabric nowadays. It's not very cheap anymore. I don't want to say cheap, but it's not very, you know, some of it's not affordable at all. They have it priced so high. And I heard that like Joann's was like closing stores because of their profits, but that's just because like the founder was like, well, I don't want to say anything bad about people, but I guess the founder was like trying to get like a 25% raise, but they're raising their prices. Like, first of all, you'd get more customers if you lower your prices, and then essentially you'd make more money because there's more people tracking through your store. They are on my hunt list this summer. Yes, girl. Yes, Marlene. You could do it. I bet you could. I bet you could. I want to see what you guys make if you get any of these. But pillow shams are a must. You guys can do so much with it. Okay, there is a little small thing in this one, but I think it'll be all right. You can always put that one at the back. Oh my gosh, you guys, you know it's going to be the hard decision, what side you want what side to be on. You'll be like flipping it over all the time. I don't even want to like get rid of this because it's so pretty. Oh, Vera Bradley inspired eggs. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Okay. And this is all I used. I just used Family Dollar and Dollar Tree are closing stores. Read about this morning. Yes, I saw that too. I don't know. I mean, I don't really go into Family Dollar that much at all because Dollar General is more appealing to me, I guess, but I don't know. All right, let me fix this. I'm just kind of rounding off the edges a little bit more. You can always wait until you're like ready to go. So what I'm going to do, just like my stuffed bunnies, when I made the chocolate bunnies, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of go in all around. Sure I am. As long as I put my glue stick back in here. I'm going to go in all around, and you're leaving some spots. You're not going to go all the way around the edge because that glue, when you set that down, is going to go across the edge. And you don't really want it to seep. You could always take it off, but you're just going to leave a little hole at the bottom. It would probably look better if you leave it at the bottom, but you don't have to. Okay. And I'm just using the Sure Bonder. Let me get these, because this chick likes to get burned sometimes. Not that I like to, but I do get burned sometimes. And then line it up, and you can go little by little. I'm just being a little brave and putting it all down at one point. And then you can put yourself like a little mat there. I love the Vera Bradley. Most of my purses are Vera. I do too, Marlene. I have so many Vera Bradley purses. I had to stop for a while because it was getting out of control. And there's a Vera Bradley store in Disney Springs, and they have like the Disney collection. So my favorite princess is Ariel. So I got her lanyard. I got the Vera Bradley Ariel lanyard. But that is totally a Vera Bradley Easter egg. Do you know what? I wonder if these are Vera Bradley. How do you find the tag? That is a good... I don't even know. Like, is there a tag inside? I didn't see a tag when I was washing them or anything because I inspected it. You guys, this would be so funny if they're Vera Bradley and we just, like, made the cutest thing out of them. I bet you they are. How many people think they are? Ariel's your favorite too, Sandra? I knew I loved you. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna Google it when I'm done and post it later if I find out it's Vera Bradley. That would be so funny. That would be so funny because I feel like these are very, very like Vera Bradley. Definitely. Okay, so there's our first egg, however you want to put it. It all makes sense now. Yes, we're conspiracy theory. We're gonna see if it's real. Hi, Sharon. Sharon, look what we made. So we're in a conspiracy theory right now, Sharon. I think these are Vera Bradley pillow shams that I found at Goodwill yesterday. But look, we made Easter egg pillows. You see? They look like Easter eggs, right? This is what we made. I sewed them. I sewed them so good. You'd be so proud of me. Sharon is like one of my best friends that actually sews really, really well. And she gave me a lesson the other day. Sharon, you'd be very proud of me if you saw them. Oh, you're not working? My mom said she tried to call you. How dare you not answer the phone? Oh my gosh. I know, they're so funny. So now we're in this conspiracy theory now that it's Vera, because we were just talking about how these look Vera Bradley inspired, and now I'm thinking they really are Vera Bradley shams. So you guys know I'm gonna look for it later. You know I'm gonna look. I'm sorry if the beeping is weird. My husband is trying to reprogram our door. Because every once in a while you want to do that. So you're safe. Just in case. Alright, so I'm really liking the way they start out. And somebody's going to get these at the end of the live. So make sure you stay on. I'm super excited. Okay. So we got... Sometimes it almost looks like the inside of the stuffing, but it's actually the inside of the quilt. But that's all right. And this is when you use your little handy dandy Detective Christie on the hunt for Vera Bradley shams. Yes, Amy. You know every time I go into Goodwill, I'm going to be looking for those now. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. That's so true too. Detective Christie. Listen, I know how to play detective. I'm pretty smart when it comes to that stuff. Oh, I'm not saying I haven't Facebook stalked anybody in my lifetime, but you know, you gotta learn somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of glue and then we'll shut it. Wait, I just feel like I need to put just a little bit more in there. So it's full on the end. Sandra's laughing at me. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Okay, I think we're good. Let me put my finger savers on. I think that's what they're... Does everybody call them finger savers? Because that's what I call them. And you know, there's a trick to this. If you pull it almost together like this, you can almost line it up perfectly, which I'm trying. I'm trying, you guys. Hi, Mel. I'm back. I had to leave for a bit. Sorry. Oh, it's okay, Cheryl. You get to watch the replay. So if you're just joining, we're making the cutest little... I found these pillow shams at, I call them finger protectors, you do. I found these pillow shams at Goodwill. Melanie, look, I made big egg pillows. I made 2 of them, but someone's getting the mini ones at the end of the live. So we're just talking about how this reminds us of Vera Bradley. So, and purses and everything else. And then I'm looking and I'm like, this might be a Vera Bradley sham. So now I'm going to go on the hunt and see if it's actually a Vera Bradley sham. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I think if I take a picture of the pattern, like Google will show me things, and I'm going to find out. And I'm going to let you guys know. But I've got the cutest little, and of course you could always, you know, tuck in your ends or whatever you need to do. But there's our first little stuffy egg. Now, the only thing I was thinking with this is you can put some type of lace or something across it so it looks a little bit more like an Easter egg, because they are small. And I will do that. I will do that at the end. She's saying hi to you. Okay. So, again, we're just going to do it with this. I'll just put it in. You just want to bring it in a little bit so that if it seeps, it's going to seep out it's not going to seep out the sides and look ugly. And I am using Surebonder, so it's good for fabric, specifically for fabric. I made sure I got my Surebonder out. Oh my goodness. Mel, you're being quiet tonight. What's up, girl? Happy Friday. We're at Friday already. I'm gonna bring this over just a little bit. Oop, I got a little glue on it. I'm sorry to whoever's getting this, but they're not gonna be perfect. Hola, mi amigas. I just got here. You need to type faster, Mel. No, I'm kidding. Oh my gosh. Y'all crack me up. You put me in such a good mood. I'm already kind of in a good mood today because, you know, I've come to a conclusion. The older I get, the less I can control and the little things I need to take joy in. So that's just my coming of age type thing. It's not even, it's my husband's birthday month though. We're planning a trip. I think that's why I'm in a good mood, because we're planning a trip and I'm excited about the trip. But I'm not going to say anything yet, but you guys will definitely be seeing in 2 weeks. We're leaving and you'll see where we are. I'm going to save it for a surprise for some of you. Just regular Surebonder hot glue is good for fabric. Yes, it is. I used to have a lot of Vera Bradley stuff. Now I'm wishing would have saved some of it. Aw, I am a Vera Bradley person. That is for sure. I've got like a bunch of wallets and purses. Usually the wallets are all I can afford unless I go to the outlet. But I do have a couple things from Disney. Oh, you know, Sharon, I didn't even get a chance to do that today, but I am going to test my printer. My printer stopped working, you guys. I think it came off. First it came through and it jammed, and then I think it came off Wi-Fi because I did try to print something else last night and it didn't compute with the printer. So you guys are probably going to think I work in a hospital or something with all this beeping going on. Good to know. I never tried the glue sticks, just bought some. Oh yes, no, it's very good for, I mean, I think it's washable, but the stuff that we're doing today, you wouldn't really wash because it would fray too much. All right, so now we're gonna stuff this little baby. It's like we're stuffing eggs, except it's not filled with candy or jelly beans, just other stuff. Just stuffing. But you guys have to go back and watch my haul. Sandra, you gotta watch my haul too. I got my little bunny back here from, and I know you guys saw her. I posted her. You use Gorilla Glue sticks? Yes. Well, I use the Gorilla Glue for most things, except for when I do fabric, I use the Surebonder because it's supposed to be. Gladys loves my shirt. I know, right? I'm a big Disney person. Oh, hey, Verlyn. Are you feeling better? Yes, you missed some of it. I'm sorry, because the FB didn't tell you that I was coming on. Silly. I might show it at the end again. I don't know. Maybe if I let you guys comment your stuff. Speaking of Vera Bradley, there's Miss Vera Lynn. Are you doing better, Vera Lynn? I know that you were having trouble. I hope you're feeling better, my friend. You and Wanda and anybody else that needs prayers. This one is going to be stuffed. Oh, I love it. These are so cute. These are super, super cute. How many of you guys seen a Vera Bradley egg? I'm onto something. I'm going to call them. Maybe I can be affiliate. I know, stinking Facebook. I know it. These are super cute, though. They really are. Okay. I'm going to try my attempt at this, because this just kind of shapes, because you don't want to fold it in too much, because then it'll take the egg shape out. But I did a short live today. Oh, Facebook didn't let me know either, but I was working yesterday, but my hands are swollen and sore. Oh, Verilyn, it's okay to take breaks. I told the same thing to Sandra yesterday from Country Family Roots. I told her, I was like, it's okay to take breaks. I think if you take breaks, it's better for your mental health. It'll make you a better person, and it'll make you just, you know, a better crafter. Just healing is, you always want to take care of you first, because we'll always be here. Your followers aren't going anywhere. Okay, I'm just gonna, oh my gosh, I love this egg. You guys, I already promised it to one of you. I can't keep them. It's definitely necessary, yes. Gladys says very rare. Yes. Talk about the egg? Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, you guys, these are so cute. So cute. So cute. Okay, so this was my thoughts on how you could style this. I have, what do I have? I have a couple ideas, so I'm going to show you, and then I'll show you the pillows. If you just joined me, we made the egg pillows, okay, for Fun Friday. Hello, Lori. How are you? We made fun pillows out of Pillow Shams, and we made them into eggs, okay? And then we made little baby ones, and we think, if you just joined me, we think these are Vera Bradley, but I'm going to do research and find out, because I'm Detective Christy, and I will find out. All right. I got my Easter grass. This is just an idea on how to style it, guys. Did any of you do this to your kids' Easter basket when you were little? When they were little? Or do you still do it now if they are little? Like you put the wrapping in there? Because I do, and I did. And grocery bags. Those were the lifesavers. Okay. So what I would do is I would arrange your little eggs like this. Obviously, however you would want them. Like, however you would want them. Actually, I'm having trouble choosing which side to put down first. Like, right? All right, and then you would just put, like, another little thing in it. Like, what can we use? Here, I'll just use this little rabbit. I made him glasses last year, and they're all messed up. This is like my first attempt. It was a terrible attempt, but this is how I would style this, okay? I would just kind of do something like this. All right, something like that. And now he doesn't even have glasses on. I used to do it, and now I use tissue paper. Well, there you go. There you go. Okay, so this is how you, I mean, you can make more than this, obviously, but look for Pillow Shams in the thrift store, because you can make some amazing things out of them. You could even use like the old-fashioned placemats that you get that are like quilted. This is what I'm using now, the quilted kinds. Hi, Nancy. Nancy, you got to look at my thrift haul. Oh, I did the thumbs up. It thinks I did the thumbs up. You guys know I'm going to send you love. Let's see. Does it work? I haven't been doing this lately, and I'm so excited about it. Okay. So, Nancy, we got an old Pillow Sham. Here's the one that's still kind of, I used the heck out of it. We got these yesterday, or I got these yesterday from Goodwill. And we used it to make egg-shaped pillows. And I just made these little baby stuffies that you put like in a dough bowl, or just like with your products, with your decor. You guys know what I'm trying to say. So this is how I would style it. Something like this. Obviously, you can put your candy in it. this is just an idea, just to kind of throw it out there to be like, hey, because I like to actually style things when I make it for you, so you can like, okay, well, we got this craft, what are we going to do with it? Hey, you style it, you decorate it like this. Most of the things we make here are decoration, but I always try to keep in mind, you know, storage and things like that, because I know I'm limited on storage. I do. Hello, Grace. How are you? I've missed you, dear. I see your Facebook all the time. Grandkids are growing up. We just used an old pillow sham. You just missed it, but you'll have to go back and watch the replay. And we made egg-shaped pillows. Okay, and then I made these little pillows. These are like the little stuffies that we made from the scraps. So somebody's getting these too tonight. Okay. What else did I want to show you guys? Sandra, this is one of the things I got. You'll love this. This is one of the, Sandra, this is one of the things I got from Goodwill. Girl, it was $4 and it is so nice. I love it so much. I love it so much. Anyway, you have to go back and watch the replay because I'm super excited about it. Okay, so somebody is getting my two little stuffies. These may go at an auction. I believe I'm probably going to try to do one. And then they'll get the set of two. But I love to make things for you guys, but I can't keep it all. So I've got to continue to keep going. So, oh, I was going to decorate these. Okay. I'm going to decorate these real quick because I want to do something a little different, and I'm going to do two different things with them. Okay. While I'm decorating it, I want you guys to tell me, I have a star 2 from Salvation Army. Amy, you got to watch the beginning of the live. There are so many good things I found, and I had to leave so much behind. I have a good Goodwill. I have a good Goodwill by my house, and I'm happy about it. All right. So anybody that wants these two little eggs, I will say, hi, Dawn. How are you? I will say, if you've received something from me before, I want to give somebody else a chance. So, you know, I appreciate your love. Give somebody else a chance. But if you want these two little eggs, go ahead and say eggs in the comments. Nothing's going to come by. I didn't set up any keywords or anything. But say eggs in the comments, and I will pick somebody when I'm done. But I'm going to decorate these guys. And now I have to decide which way I want them. I kind of like, this side better. And I like this side better. So I'm going to decorate them like that. So I'm going to just put like a little stripe. You know how eggs have stripes? That's what I'm going to do. And then I'm just going to randomly choose one of you to get them. And then you'll have to PM me your address. Okay. So I'm just going to put a little, and you know what I'll do? Yeah, I'm going to put those like that because I think it looks more like an egg. And this one, I'm going to put a little bit of lace on this one. Actually, I'm so indecisive, you guys. All right, I'm going to keep this one on there, and then I'm going to put this one on here because I just think it looks a little bit more like an egg when I do so. Now, if you don't like it, you can maybe melt the glue a little bit and take it off, but hopefully you like it. I may even put a little extra piece of, that actually might be cute. I'm going to decorate this one just a tad bit more, but I'll just put a little bit of glue. Hello, Bets. Oh, no, I said hi to you, Betsy. You have been here the whole time, haven't you? And then Judy saying hi to Dawn. You guys are so nice to each other. I appreciate it. I can't always grab all the comments, and you know, some of the comments come through. And if you guys wonder why I haven't been reacting back to you in the last few lives, it's because ever since Facebook did that blip thing, we have to like watch our entire live to comment back. It's really weird, and I don't like it because I don't have a ton of time to do that. So, all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut this because it's all messed up. And I'm gonna actually put just a little bit of layer in here just to kind of give it a little extra pizzazz. And I think these are so cute, you guys. These are gonna be so cute. And if I see imperfection with it, I will fix it before I will fix it before I do anything, or before I mail it. Hi, Allie Ann. It's good to see you. We're making little pillow, well, they're stuffies now, but we're making little stuffies out of shams that we got from the thrift store yesterday because they're super pretty for Easter. But we did make pillows. So I'll keep that on my lap so you guys can see the pillow. All right. Let's make sure I put this long enough. All right. I will cut the ends off on that once it dries. And then I'm just going to put the little daisies around the side of this. I got this little daisy ribbon. Facebook has been mean to me lately. Delete my comments. What? Dawn, how can they be mean to you? You're like on everybody's live. You're so nice to everybody. What in the world are they doing? All right. All right, that's perfect. Perfect, you guys. All right, now they look darling. Look at these. Now I gotta cut this little piece off. And this little imperfection. I'm a little perfectionist, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm thinking I've been hacked, but I try to let them know it's not me, but no response. You gotta give it some time. I know that they're... Are you talking to the AI robots, or are you just reporting it through something? Because I know somebody had to report something the other day, but I was actually talking to an AI robot the other day when I was reporting my problem about not being able to go back and reply. But I am going to try. Okay. So there are the little eggs. Okay. I know you guys said eggs already, so I'm gonna pick somebody to get the 2 little eggs and some Happy Mail. So let me try to pick somebody random. All right, and that is, let's see, I'm trying to find the word egg. See, well, Facebook is funky. Okay, so the first person I'm showing with my finger is, I just saw it, and then I scrolled back too far. Hold on, guys. I hate doing it this way, but I feel like Facebook has deleted the comments too, because I know I saw more of you saying eggs. Oh, Cheryl, I am not in my 20s. I just saw that comment, girl. You're so cute. Oh, maybe I'm just like not reading it. Okay, Betsy, you're going to get my eggs, so PM me your address. I'm going to send you Happy Mail, and I will send you my cute little eggs. Okay? Just don't tell on me to Vera Bradley. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to talk to them, I swear. I think these are a good idea. Anyway, Betsy, I'm going to send you out your Happy Mail. So, what did you say? What? Somebody said pass on me? Oh, it's Dawn. Thanks, Rose. She said the eggs are cute. No, there's no phone number, Dawn. Not that I know of. I'm trying to research a little bit more for Sandra, so I will let you know if I find anything else out, because I'm in a coaching group that kind of tells us how Facebook updates and stuff works. But once I get in there and get to research a little bit, I'll let you know. But Betsy, you are my winner tonight for my little eggs. Thank you, thank you. I'm doing a few giveaways this week, so definitely keep watching this week and next week. So Betsy, you're going to get my 2 little mini eggs that I made. PM me your address. I am going to try to hop on tomorrow for a live. Sunday is going to be really hard for me because it is my grandma's birthday and this is my 2nd year without her. So I try to do her favorite meal and we try to just kind of celebrate her. But it's a really hard day for me, so I'm probably not going to be on St. Patty's Day. I try to be, you know, to post. So keep watching my posts. And yes, I'm going to let you know about Very Proudly, Amy, definitely. You're in Canada. It costs too much to ship. Oh, Rose, I forgot you were in Canada. You did tell me that. You and Peggy are my Canada girls right now. Oh, hi, Linda. Linda Stewart came on, or Aunt Linda? Oh, Linda Stewart. Okay. Hi, Linda. It's good to see you. So I will try to pop on tomorrow at some time. Sunday, I'm not going to be live, but I will be posting and maybe even a few other little videos that we do. But I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing weekend and I'll see you back here tomorrow. I hope you love the pillows and let me know if you look for shams and let me know if you do anything. Okay? Bye.